from rivals to collaborators. Terrorism has brought Russia and the West face to face with a common threat. President Vladimir Putin has called on his navy to cooperate with its French counterparts, referring to the Western power as an ally.
In the future, the French aircraft carrier fleet will join the action in the region. We should establish direct contact with the French Navy. The two will fight alongside each other as allies.
And the French president says he's ready for face-to-face talks.
I called on the international community to take its part in what could only be a common task, to annihilate Daesh. I will be in Washington next Tuesday and in Moscow next Thursday to address with President Obama and then with President Putin the necessity of coordinating our operations.
US President Barack Obama has also appeared to reverse course, praising Russia's role in talks to end the Syrian crisis and offering the prospect of improved relations if Moscow focuses military strikes on ISIL positions. France and Russia have stepped up airstrikes targeting the terror group in Syria. ISIL has committed a series of terror attacks in the past 2 months. On Thursday, the Chinese Foreign Ministry confirmed that a Chinese citizen had been killed by the group. On Tuesday this week, a Russian passenger plane was downed over the Sinai by a terrorist bomb. And last Friday, a series of coordinated bombings and gun attacks in Paris killed over 130 and injured hundreds more. Although world leaders have agreed on the urgency of eradicating IS, divisions remain over the fate of Syrian President Bashar al-Assad.
There have been no agreements on President Assad's non-participation in whatever stage of political process. In fact, some countries, including our Turkish colleagues, came up with such ideas but did not get consensual support. Therefore, to say that someone has agreed to someone's non-participation in anything is incorrect.
The US also raised conditions on cooperation with Russia. President Obama says there are still differences over the fate of Assad, with Moscow's current military priority on defending his rule rather than exclusive focus on ISIL. Hollande says he understands well that countries do not share the same interests, visions, and allies. But ISIL represents a common threat that could bring Russia and the West together for the first time since World War II.